Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Mining Insider. Today we're going to be taking a look at the huge wave of graphic cards that is coming into the market. Seems like the GPU shortage is finally coming to an end, and I know that makes many people happy. Be able to have buying choices and be able to choose the cards you want, as well as the different manufacturers. We're going to be taking a look at this, as well as some of the premium online sites where you'll be able to find these cards. And it's not just online. Even Best Buy is starting to get some random drops, because I was able to go into the store and purchase a brand new Founders Edition RTX 3070 full hash rate card for under $500 for $499 this week. So that was a fantastic win for me, and hopefully things keep getting better for us going forward. If you haven't already subscribed, smash down on that subscribe button. Stick with me. Let's get started. Jumping over to the retail sites where we normally look for graphic cards, and in the past we've normally see almost everything is out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. Now I'm seeing a totally different picture. I'm seeing locate and add to cart buttons everywhere in a lot of the primary retail sites. So I'm looking at a micro center that's actually in Rockville. In here I'm seeing Asus 3070 Ti Tough. It's 2 in stock. You can go buy it in the store. Not available online though. It's another 3070 MSI. It's 5 of you can buy in the store. Asus 3080 Ti, 1 in stock. You can go buy it in the store at their MSRP. The list goes on and on. Every time you're seeing this locate button, there is cards in the store. And this is the first time we've seen this since the whole GPU shortage started about 1.5 years ago. So we have much more buying power as a buyer, whether you're a content creator, a gamer, or a miner, or a gamer miner, even like myself. You have a lot more buying options, so be selective. And we're not just seeing this at one store. If I'm jumping into either some other online stores like A&T Online, which we've covered earlier in our GPU buying guide. But now, occasionally you'd see some bundles here and there pop up that'd be worthwhile. But wow, look at this. Add to cart, add to cart, add to cart. Everything from 1650s, 1660s, 3050s, 3060, 12 gigs. Add to cart. It's so different and it's so shocking. So we have a lot more choices with what we're buying. And I encourage you, if you're looking to buy, definitely do your research on the cards, because now you don't just have to buy anything that's out there. You don't have to just get that low fruit or those easy to get cards. You pick the cards that you feel that are going to be supportive of what you want to do for mining or gaming or content, because now is at least your chance to be able to get them at MSRP in stock at some of these stores. Everything from 3080 12 gig bundles. I see this 2060 12 gig cards. There's just a lot of cards. Even if I go over to the biggest bundler of all, that's Newegg, of course. And Newegg loves to bundle things. I don't know if they sell things solo. They think they do most all their stuff in bundles. In their bundles, they have some high price stuff in there too. They'll sometimes try to bundle it with a monitor or something else. But if you kind of watch, sometimes you maybe find a graphic card you want. Maybe it has a power supply you want, or something else that could be supportive of what you need. Look at this, all this add to carts on these Newegg combos. And these are direct purchases from Newegg, not the after party, because Newegg also lets third-party companies sell and advertise to be sold on their site too. So you want to be getting stuff at least directly from Newegg. You don't want to be paying any extra exorbitant fee that's kind of jacked up on you. But look at all this Asus Strix 3080 Ti, 3070 Ti's. Just add to cart. It's just wow. It's like GPU Christmas. It's add to carts everywhere. So you have so many more buying choices with what I'm seeing in our inventory. And I think it's only going to be getting better. Now, when you turn to Best Buy, is a little bit different because they are getting random drops of inventory in their stores. And if you kind of watch some Discords as well as some notifications, you'll be able to find that out. And that's how I was able to go into the store and buy that RTX 3070 for $499. But if you just go to Best Buy online, you're not going to see any changes. Everything is going to still show as sold out, except maybe for some of the higher priced items that are not worth it, in my opinion, like a 1660 for $569. That's a no-go. As well as some of the older cards like 1030s or 710s. But if we look at some of the cards, like I'm looking at the 3070, this is actually the card that I purchased. And I got this for $499. This to me was a great deal. And that's why I zoomed in and I grabbed this card, because I'm getting 60 mega hash I can get on this card. I have an efficiency very, very close to even like an AMD 6600. It's probably one of the most efficient RTX cards that's on the market right now. But a full hash rate card, 60 mega hash for $499. wow, it's just a great deal. So just be selective in what you're buying. You will see these cards still posted on other sites, and their prices are coming down, but not as fast. So if I jump onto the Amazon has this available, but it's really from third-party resellers. But they're still saying, hey, it's 19% off. Look, $9.98. It's twice of MSRP. So just be cautious with what you're seeing on your prices from Amazon. And if we look at some of the reseller sites where you're going to normally pay the highest, we're definitely seeing them take a big hit. So if I jump over to StockX, StockX is showing me the Founders Edition RTX 3070. It is selling, last one sold for $814. So that's still about $314 over MSRP. Wow, that's a huge step because that card used to be selling on StockX like $1,200. So it seems like the scalpers, their fiasco of being able to sell at these gouged prices, their day has come. Their days are definitely limited on this. People are going to be having a lot more buying choices going forward, which is kind of how it should be in the market. If I look at the history on these cards, I see 814, 830, 820, 815. So that's a big step compared to when I was looking earlier at the market. If I can see back earlier in history, I can see one of the high point times. Wow, actually this card sold for May 15th in 2021, which is last year. That was really like the peak of kind of crypto. But that card actually made a sale at 1616. That's really, really insane, over 3 times MSRP. And if I look even back in January of 2022, that card was selling on StockX for $1250. And we're seeing these prices come down and down to even 1,000. But now look at this big jump. Now we're down into like the low to mid 800s for a full hash RTX 3070. So this is very, very optimistic for us because as a gamer miner, content creator, it doesn't matter. The ability now for us to be able to pick the cards we want, not just, oh, this is available, just take it or leave it. So I highly encourage you, if you're looking for a GPU, do your research on them. Don't just grab anything that you see available because you have choices. It's becoming a buyer's market, and the people who have the cash and capital and want to buy buying cards, they're going to be able to make good choices. So just make good choices, not just for something too that can mine Ethereum. Because I know a lot of people love even cards like the AMD 6600s and XTs. I actually have one of them. It's a great card. We've covered it in another video. It does great performance and efficiency. It's, low 30s mega hash for Ethereum, but a 550 efficiency is outrageous. I mean, it's great, the efficiency of that card. However, when you look at its ability to mine altcoins, that's where it's a different story. Some tools you may want to consider using when you're trying to evaluate your card's ability to mine altcoins would be using the NiceHash profitability calculator. And they have a cool feature that they let you actually do a comparison. So in here, I've already entered an AMD and RX 6600 XT, 8GB, versus a RTX 3060 LHR. So that's a V2 card. Now, when I calculate this, I'm seeing that at the moment, I'm going to be making slightly higher on the AMD 6600, be making $1.05 a day after electricity versus only 99 cents on the 3060. Wow, these mining revenues are low. But when Ethereum goes away, what are you going to be mining? And this at least is kind of a cool tool to get me a quick look. These are the coins that is showing me I can mine for the 6600 XT, gives me some numbers. And these are some of the algorithms I'll be able to mine with the RX 3060, the V2 card. Now, Dagger Hashimoto is 32 mega hash. However, it's only 33. I know I can get about 36 to 37. It's very, very efficient as the 6600. So if your electricity costs are a big factor, you're going to probably want to go for a more efficient card. If electricity cost does not matter or factor in as much for you, you may want to go for the more powerful card. So I know on the Dagger Hashimoto, I can actually be mining this at about 37 mega hash, 36 to 37. And I can even dual mine it with like a lithium. If we look at some of the other ones like 𝐀𝐌𝐿, which is Ravencoin, the 6600 does 16. However, it does 22 on the RTX 3060. So cards like these, although they're very efficient and they run very, very well, they are limited in their ability to mine some of these altcoins. And that's one of the reasons that I didn't go build a big rig or a big farm on the AMD 6600s. Although they're very, very efficient for Ethereum, Ethereum is not going to be here forever, it seems. It's going to be turning proof of stake. So I want the ability now to be able to mine, whether it's 𝐀𝐿 hash, which is Flux. I want to be able to mine Ravencoin. I want to mine Ergo. I want to mine Octopus, and even more beyond that. So just these are tools. I'm not recommending to or not to. I just want to kind of give you the tools that you'll be able to at least use these tools like the nice hash profitability calculator and the comparison to get an idea of what are the hash rates available even on some of these altcoins. And hopefully it makes you better choices that you'll be able to get graphic cards that serve you now, serve you in a few months, and maybe even a year or two from now are still giving you some great profitability. It feels incredible to see all these add to cart buttons that now inventory is returning back to normal levels. And for the first time since the GPU shortage started about 1.5 years ago, we have options to choose the cards we want. We don't just have to say, okay, well, here's a 3070 or here's a 3080 card. This from this vendor. Now, do I want the MSI? Maybe I want the 𝐀𝐌𝐿𝐍 or the ASUS card. The point of this is that you have that choice now. With the flood of inventory coming into a lot of the marketplaces, you'll be able to make better buying choices. It's not just about the card and the manufacturer. I also highly encourage you to look at what is the altcoin, what is the plan B strategy in the event that Ethereum turns proof of stake. Consider that when you're buying a card. What are its other options for mining and profitability going forward? If you're bound by very, very high electricity costs, you're going to want to probably choose something more efficient. If your electricity costs are kind of a minimal factor in considering this, you're going to probably want to get something that maybe can mine some of these other altcoins at higher profitability rates. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up, smash down on that subscribe button if you haven't already to show your support for our channel and be notified of future videos, including updates on inventory like this. We welcome all your questions and comments. Please put them down below. Until next time, stay safe. Happy mining!